Welcome back to the deep dive.
Hey there.
Today, we're focused on something a lot of you have probably seen floating around online.
Oh, yeah.
It's that custom pet portrait market. Specifically, we're zeroing in on a site called Pawaviva.com. They do custom embroidered hoodies, sweatshirts, the works.
And the product itself is just so appealing. I mean, who doesn't want their pet's face on a sweatshirt? It's a great idea.
It really is.
Which is why this is so important. Our mission today is to, provide some educational commentary. We're analyzing the marketing, the transparency signals, basically, to help you figure out the risks.
Especially with something so customized.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's get into it. Foundational transparency. How do we tell a new, legitimate startup from something riskier?
Well, the first place you look is the track record, or in this case, the lack of one.
Right.
We checked the domain registration data, and Pawaviva.com was only registered very recently, May 2025.
So it's brand new.
Very new. That means no history, no long-term reviews. For custom orders, that's already a bit of a risk factor.
And when you go looking for who's actually running the show, it gets even thinner.
Oh, yeah.
The About Us section is, it's strikingly empty. No founder names, no photos, no company story.
And for a brand that's supposed to be built on this deep emotional connection to your pet, that's a huge red flag. It feels completely impersonal.
Right. It's more than just a missed marketing chance.
It's a failure to meet a basic trust threshold. They're trying to seem reliable while staying totally anonymous.
Okay, so no story, but they do try to build trust with visuals. The product photos on the site look phenomenal. The embroidery looks amazing.
It does. But this is where it gets interesting. We ran a reverse image search on some of those product shots, and it turns out some of their best-looking examples were actually copied from other sources.
So they aren't even their own products.
It seems not, or at least not all of them, and that just undermines their whole promise. If you're selling custom work, you have to show your custom work.
Otherwise, how do you know what you're actually going to get? You're just trusting marketing hype.
Exactly. The proof isn't there.
And that sort of ghost in the machine feel, it continues right down to the contact information.
Right, the address.
They list an email, a phone number, and a physical address, which on the surface feels reassuring.
It's what you'd expect to see. But when we looked into that street address,
let me guess.
It appears to be copied from another source entirely.
Wow. It's wild how a basic search can make the whole thing fall apart. A phantom address.
It makes getting a resolution almost impossible if there's a problem. For a custom item, that's a big deal.
Okay, so recent registration, anonymous founders, copied images, a fake address.
Not a great start.
But the real test is what actual customers are saying. Inside the site, it's all glowing 5-star reviews.
Of course. But externally, on a site like Trustpilot, the picture is very different. The rating is a 3.2. So significantly mixed.
So what does that breakdown look like? What are the good parts?
Well, the positive reviews praise things like high-quality embroidery, saying the pet likeness is accurate, materials are soft. Some people are genuinely thrilled.
Okay, so some people are getting exactly what they ordered.
It seems so. But the negative feedback is substantial. It really shows the gamble you're taking.
What kind of complaints?
We saw everything from poor quality and misleading images to really bad embroidery mistakes.
Like what?
Like one report of a dog's head being cut off by the seam of the hoodie.
Oh, that's completely unusable.
Right. Or colors being totally wrong, sizing issues. It's a huge range.
So that variance from a perfect gift to a total mistake, that connects directly back to what we found earlier, the lack of a stable operation.
Exactly. It all connects. The lack of transparency, the copied assets. It all points to a business that doesn't have the infrastructure to be reliable.
So the big takeaway is?
The big takeaway has to be to proceed with extreme caution. This mix of red flags strongly suggests the shop can't consistently deliver on a high-stakes custom order.
Right. So we'll leave you with a final thought on this. If you come across a site with this many structural issues, the newness, the anonymity, what's the one extra verification step you would take that would be your final deal breaker? Maybe checking their social media for real customer photos or looking very carefully at the payment methods they offer. Think about what your personal red line is before you commit.